Hey everybody, welcome back to another wonderful video with Jade. Hey, so in case you guys did not get to attend or see the Google Cloud Next event, I figured we could watch the highlight together as they have released the videos today and they have a compressed 14 minutes of the keynote opening. So I thought we could definitely do that as we are Google Cloud enthusiasts, developers, all that good stuff. So enjoy the broadcast. I don't know if that upsets me or makes me happy. I just want to throw out a reaction slash feedback about the agents. You could take 5 agents and set up a business and have all the agents run the business for you autonomously. How? You could take each of those agents and assign and program it to its own unique roles, and then to its hierarchy call for certain solutions or issues. Example, you set a business, you call it you know, Jade's Shades, right? We sell super awesome sunglasses. That's our motto, right? You have a customer service agent, a sales agent, a marketing rep, a CEO, and then you, the owner, right? Those, let's say those are the four. You set them up to where they communicate with each other. Your sales rep takes info stuff from CRM and then gives it to your customer service agent. Your customer service agent then does some type of account management and outreach feedback loop through that CRM. Now they're sending out that, that follow-up email. Hey, welcome. Saw you were interested in so and so. And then they continue the steps based on that customer's interaction feedback. Okay. Now you've gone through the sales agent to a customer service agent. So from there, if everything is dandy, they may not need more solutions or help or support with anything. But if they do, then you continue the workflow on to the other 2 agents. See how it's going? And by the time it gets to the CEO is getting all the report and analytical data, right? So you see kind of where I'm going. You could have all 4 of those agents with tasks on how to communicate to each other and carry out their task individually per their unique role, and then collectively as the team setting per the goal. Just let that sink in. For me, again, here's a reaction. For me, it's like an IVR system. If you need a layman way to look at this, look at it as an IVR system. How do you deal with the IVR system on average when you call a 1-800 number to get support? And then you start answering the prompts, keyword prompts, right? And then you answer it and you give it a 1, and then you answer it and you give it a 3, and you answer it and it gives you a 4. And that directs the path on where you're going, right? And then you eventually land in that department or with that human. Kind of think of it that way, but with the scope of it is sitting on a large data set and how to respond to these actions that's going through these prompts, and it's companies guidelines and all other stuff on the back end. So just kind of think of it in the scope for people who are not that technical and are thinking this is something really advanced. Let me limit it down for you. This is an IVR system brought to life with new technologies that's available in 2024. Same method, slightly different principle. The principle coming in is with the user end interface and interaction, i.e., the AI or the physical AI that you might see on your screen that's saying, "Hi, welcome to so and so SoftBank. How can we help and service you today?" It's still just an AI IVR slash system sitting on the back end, except now it has been given large data sets. So I hope that helps. I wish that was true for Uber. I really do. Now, let me point out what he said. He said to optimize workforce. He said nothing about safety. If they were to apply these AI methodologies towards the focus of safety as a priority for both passenger and driver first, I think that would be the greatest and strongest longevity that they could offer for a foundation for their drivers to continue to have good work and good relationships with the consumers. Building a community of actual driver and consumer base in local hotspots and metropolitans. And I say this as a former Uber driver who had a safety issue. So I'm just going to throw that out there because we're not going to act like Uber doesn't have a safety issue. They do. It's rampant. They want to claim it's less than 99.99 of calls are safe, and it's at less than 0.002% that has safety issues. Here is the one problem that happens when you have employee agents this way with AI. It creates white label monoliths that do not have AHR human intermediary. There is no intermediary from human interaction in between the methodologies because you're then relying that the technology is all going to communicate and work with each other. Like putting a CD into a CD player. You pop it in, okay? That one piece of process reads it, it communicates with other process, right? And then it brings you up to the menu. And then from there, you're giving it whatever other instructions are set to do on average, on average. But where in between the breakdown of you putting the CD and the menu not coming up, do you get help? If the menu never shows up and your CD is perfectly fine, but it doesn't work, simple. You see how it's like simple, but it's a big problem. How do you get help in between those two things, right? Like, because on average, you're going to say call customer service or go to a local venue retailer who offers that support with that company, that da da da. Go to a place and get it fixed, right? Those are your average things. But when it comes to this type of design and build, those things have now been removed and it's now running off of the AI processors and agents and their task. So that changes what customer service is going to look like in the future. Meaning, if you think dealing with the automatic systems are bad now, we have to get around the curve of the implementation of these AI systems, the same way we had to get around the curve of the implementation of the automatic systems. Because once upon a time, majority of society was used to calling and getting a human or a callback. And then automated systems happen, and there was all of these methodologies and processes, da da da. There is some difference than applying this technology the same way. Now that we're here, we are at this singularity, this node, right, in history of the merging of technological advances, forwarding humanity, all that great stuff, right? But we have to get around the learning curve still. So we're still going to be running into the issues of, oh no, we have so many AI agents that are communicating and working with each other when there are actual emergencies, when there are actual things that require human intervention. We didn't set up a system for that because we were so reliant on technology. That is a possibility. I just really think that's great for productivity and production. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna be a troll for a minute. So, Walmart got rid of its self checkouts, right? Because it was trying to test and use some type of AI technology. It wasn't working. They took it out. Secondly, AI has a theft. I'm sorry, Walmart has a theft problem. Walmart has a worse theft problem, which you would expect when you're a retailer that large. Okay, that goes without saying. So, I'm imagining they're going to try again to adapt and use the AI for some type of theft stuff, right? Just put a pin in that. My concern is the current Walmart lawsuit, right, that they have, which this would be a great user application for Walmart. Hope you're listening. Walmart has a current lawsuit going on, class action suit for those who bought any weighted food, any weighted fresh produce through the Walmart app for home delivery. Okay. If you did any of those and you did the home delivery, I might even have included the pickup. I'm not sure. But basically, what it's saying is every time you ordered weighted fresh produce like apples, they overcharged you. That was what the findings was of the lawsuit. They overcharged you. It's a fact. It's a guarantee, which goes in line with what I was saying. I personally have used Walmart several times. I noticed a trend that as I ordered more fresh vegetables, my cost greatly went up, right? But then I'm expecting for a piece of that to come back, not just from the extra authorized hold that they put on there in case you order extra items or there's replacements, not for that, but for the weighted items. Because if I know for a fact me getting four jalapenos only costs 48 cents, but the Walmart app or Walmart website is charging me 72 cents, then I'm assuming it's adjusting that other 30 cent to adjust for the cost variance depending on what region, what store, what the current tax is, dot dot dot. Right? It's got to be using some of those metrics to come up with that extra 30 cent in overage for something that I know was only 48 cents for jalapenos. Okay. So as time went on, I noticed that that's what was going on. I was seeing a $75 cost increase in my hold or what the average is. And it's like, hey, this amount is held until your items are weighted, and then it's reimbursed with whatever then the final charges. But that would never really happen. I would never see all that money back. So I was just out of money. So I stopped getting my fresh produce from Walmart and I started getting it delivered from natural grocers and other places and family owned places like that. So I was happy when I saw the lawsuit because it confirmed that I wasn't crazy. But it'd be really great if AI really wanted to retain, Walmart wanted to retain customers with using AI to use it and implement it and something like that for the waiting or the weight cost of the items for fresh produce. Because then it would avoid lawsuits and disappointed customers. He's not lying. I will say having a strong AI stack is definitely the solution because as I've been working on stuff in different interfaces on Google platform like GCP and stuff, I was noticing that I could just quite never nail the architecture down like 100% that I needed it to for my current stack. I always had to swap out something. So that'd be great if the AI is going to kind of like, bring that solution in so that I can use, again, like I said, the current architecture I already have and just implement it. All right. So the point of cloud is solving tomorrow's problems today. You know, that's what it's about. And I hope my reaction video kind of helped brought a little bit more depth and bridge gaps for those who are having digital literacy and just now are starting their journey and just kind of wanted things more in a layman's scope. And even for those old techies out there, hey, I think they have a lot of good products that are on GCP. I love GCP. I am a cloud enthusiast for Google. But I hope to see you out there this year in the space. I hope this was helpful. And hey, see you at the next video.